Okay, so it's time for week 4, and we're playing Whis. Honestly, the matchup is terrible. I hate it. I don't want to deal with it. Ogre Pawn, Hearthflame is a huge threat. Archelodon is a huge threat. Urshifu as well. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're bringing kind of the best thing I could. We have offensive Toadstool, which is cool. And yeah, the rest of is more or less standard. We have Terraflying Thunderous though, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I don't want to hold him up any longer. So let's go. I've got a few funky Terras, honestly. I've got Terra Electric on Weezing, Terra Dragon Specs Curum, like I said, Terraflying Thunderous. So yeah, let's see what Whis decide to bring. So we see the Ogre Pawn, the threat. We see the staple Raichu. We see Urshifu. We do see Politoed, which I'm definitely expecting it to be Ability Shield. We got Archelodon, and we've got Stonjourner. I really wasn't expecting Stonjourner because Weezing kind of disables that. So, still, I think I prefer Scrafty. Scrafty in the lead is nice with Weezing in the back. I could do like Scrafty Curum maybe. I think I like Scrafty Curum, Weezing in the back, and then let's do Thundy. Actually, I drafted this Regigigas and it hasn't hit the field yet, so I definitely want to have that happen this match. But yeah, I don't want to do it for game 1 because I like to see what people bring. And, I don't know. I feel like people prep for Regiweezy as much as they can. Okay, Urshifu's Terra Dark, which is kind of spooky. Raichu's flying. It's Urshifu, Politoed. Okay, there's the rain. Politoed is Terra Ice, which is kind of bad. Arch is Terra Bug, and then Stonjourner is flying. Okay, well there's no Terra Ghost on the Urshifu. And there's no Comfy, so honestly, I think I kind of just want to get some big damage with a Dragon Pulse here. I could Freeze Dry Politoed as well instead. But yeah, I feel like since there's no Comfy, there's nothing that can really like punish this. Or I could honestly just Draco if I'm gonna plan to switch out into Weezing next turn anyway. Let's do that, yeah. Let's do that. Just Draco the Politoed, and okay, Stonjourner switches in. And we see Terra. Okay, nice. I'm glad I didn't Freeze Dry then. Politoed, and then it's Stonjourner there. How much damage is Terra Ice Politoed gonna do? Like, I'm 100% faster with Curum, and this is a Specs Draco Meteor. It's Scarf, okay. It's Scarf Politoed. I think that means it dies, yeah. Okay, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. It is a little bit awkward, because yeah, if he sends out Urshifu now, I'm kind of forced to either predict or make a double switch. Double switch is kind of okay, because I have Thundy to resist CC as well. Okay, there's the Urshifu. So, who would he target here? Honestly, I think you just don't target the Scrafty, no? So I could potentially just CC into there, because I don't want to switch Thunderous into a Rock Slide. I am fine with switching Wheezing here. If it's CC into Scrafty plus Rock Slide, I'm fine because I have Thundy in the back, which we know outspeeds because we know we know the Politoed was Scarf. Scarf Politoed, maybe Urshifu is Sash. Maybe. We should disable Power Spot. Oh, it's Ability Shield on Stonjourner. That's crazy. Okay, that means... Oh, well played, Ironhead. And then CC goes into the Protect. Yeah, well played from Whis. However, pretty fair to say he might go for the same thing again. Wheezing is actually not doing anything by just standing here. I'm going to switch it out, which reactivates Crafty's Intimidate, which is really nice. And I think I do just go into Thunderous. Yeah, so this is the fun of having like trigger abilities and neutralizing gas. So I get the double Intimidate now. And then this Thunderous can take an Iron Head easily. Drain Punch. Iron Head, Drain Punch. Honestly, that's screaming more like AV, right? And then we see high horsepower from Stonjourner. So yeah, it's definitely looking like AV Urshifu. I do have Electro Web on Thundy. I don't think, I mean, if it's actually AV, I don't think I can knock it out with Terraflying Terrablast. So I think I Electro Web. And I think the play is going to be to Terra Dragon my Kyurem. And just Dragon Pulse. I could also target Stonjourner, I suppose. But no, I feel like the Urshifu is the safer target here. Yeah, so I'm just going to Electro Web. Urshifu switches out. Okay, is this Protect or White Guard from Stonjourner? It's a Raichu switch, so it will absorb the Electro Web. Yeah, well played from Whis. But yeah, Kyurem should be able to take any attack from -1 Stonjourner pretty handily. Okay, it's Protect as well. So high horsepower Protect. I'm going to assume it's going to have like Rock Slide, right? And then could be White Guard. Yeah. If this isn't Sash, I just KO. And if it is Sash, I KO on the following turn because my Thunderous is faster. Yeah, okay. Yeah, my Thunderous is faster than Raichu and I'm Covert Cloak, which he does not know yet. So yeah, I just Dragon Pulse the Stonjourner and I Terra Blast the Raichu. So Raichu is here and it is Sash. Okay. Could be Fake Out into Kyurem, but again, this is -1 Stonjourner, so I'm not as afraid. Raichu's Terra is flying. Okay, cool. Raichu goes down. So far it's been Kyurem has taken 1 on the Politoed. Thundy has taken 1 on the Raichu. And then on his side, okay, Kyurem picks up another one. It was Urshifu knocked out Scrafty with Drain Punch. So yeah. I just Dragon Pulse. I don't want to reveal anything else. I would like to know if this Urshifu is an AV, as I suspect. So if he doesn't forfeit, I can maybe find out. Maybe? What's the move, Whis? Okay, Electro goes first. Honestly, I feel like I knock out anyway, so I might be able to have to tell from the Electro Web damage. I did like, what is that, 15% from Electro Web? Was it more like 20 maybe? I think it was more like 20. Okay, so single target Electro Web would do 36 to 43, so that does confirm AV. Okay, so it's AV Urshifu, it's Sash Raichu, it's Scarf Politoed, it's Ability Shield Stonjourner. Cool. That's cool with me. Kieran picks up 3 kills this game. And Politoed not being Ability Shield, I think means Weezing Lead is actually quite valuable. And maybe, honestly, we just do Wheezy Gigas. Should we do Gigas? I do definitely want to do Gigas, like... it's been so long. I've been bringing it and then never hitting the field with it, so... yeah, let's do that. We haven't seen Safety Goggles, and there's actually no Terra Grass. Ooh, is it actually a Toadscrew angle then? Scrafty is necessary because of Ogerpon. I think it's either Thundy or Kyurem last. Thundy's speed tiers, I think, really valuable, because I wouldn't have anything that outspeeds Ogerpon otherwise. So yeah, let's see what he has for Wheezy Gigas. Urshifu Politoed lead. If he does that again, I think I just Terra my Ogerpon Raichu. You know, Gigas is fine with this. Gigas is fine with this. I don't want to risk double protect into like an Ogerpon Swords Dance plus Fake Out. So I think I do want to click that into there. I can actually Thunder Wave because Weezing is on the field. I think I am actually going to double up on the Ogerpon. If it's Spiky Shield, like well played. Okay. Terra, I'm going to assume this is on Ogerpon. Yeah, but he doesn't get the +1 attack because of Weezing's ability. It's strange because like Weezing doesn't disable like form changing abilities, but for some reason this doesn't technically count as a form changing ability. So yeah, we take this and we have a guaranteed gunk shot thanks to Zoom Lens. Okay, kind of bulky. Yeah, that is a little bit bulky. Right, I have to be really careful with my Weezing now. Okay. I think I'm going to protect and attack the Ogerpon. I mean, it's quite likely to be... No, I think he always Spiky Shields here. You know what, I'm gonna T-Wave just to not get Spiky Shield damage. Yeah, exactly. But it still covered, like, if he didn't protect. What's the Raichu doing? Nuzzle, okay. I was slow Reggie anyway, so it's not that big a deal. So, problem is, now he just Ivy Cudgels the Weezing again. If I switch into Scrafty, he gets this +1, I get my Intimidate, so we go back to neutral essentially. But I don't think I have another option, because I really can't let Weezing go down. If it's Encore on Ogerpon, I mean on Raichu, I've got a problem. So, Life Orb, High Horsepower, even with Slow Start, might be enough to kill Ogerpon. Honestly. The only thing that could be an issue is Encore Raichu. Please don't be Encore. Please. Electric Terrain, wow. So Fake Out, Nuzzle, Terrain. So we actually haven't seen like a real attacking move from Raichu yet. Yeah, exactly, so it does knock out. Nice. Huge threat out of the way. Huge threat out of the way. I do still have Weezing in the back. Urshifu. And we know it's AV Iron Head, so I think I'm just going to fake it out and get some damage on Raichu. Break the stash. I'm 2 turns into Slow Start, so honestly I might be in a spot where I'm better off. Okay, paralyzed. So I think that's 2 turns of Slow Start consumed. Should I go for all 5? Or should I just switch into Weezing? The problem with switching into Weezing, right, is that I reactivate my Slow Start if I'm knocked out. And he is like for sure expecting a Weezing switch. Like he has to. So I think I'm not going to switch. Just gonna go for a knockoff into there. Might be crazy to commit Terra here, but I do actually think Gigas can get all of its turns to reactivate. I'd rather Scrafty go down naturally, you know, I can't risk the switching. Okay, it's Nuzzle. Yeah, and there's the Iron Head, which doesn't knock out. Knockoff, huge damage. And do we get paralyzed? We do not. Okay. So, Urshifu, and then Raichu goes down. Just going to point out that both of the kills Gigas has taken so far have been without Weezing. Which is kind of crazy. Last week it was a burned Scrafty, this week it's a Slow Start Regigigas putting in work. Crazy to me. Yeah, so I have Thundy in the back. I've already committed Terra. If I Thunder Wave this Urshifu, I can outspeed it with Weezing and get a play rough on it. I think I would like to go for that. I'm also going to click CC into Stonjourner. If he gets a double knockout, which he realistically should, am I in trouble? Not necessarily. Yeah, this is power spot. Heat crash goes into the Scrafty. Okay. So hopefully I get my T-wave off. Yes, okay, nice. So this means wheezing out speeds now. Do I send it out immediately? This might come down to having to land a Focus Blast into Stonjourner. He's already turret, so I should be able to just play rough the AV Urshifu. So Weezing's back online. Yeah, ability shield there. I have to click play rough into that. I'm not sure if it's guaranteed that I outspeed. Like, I don't know if AV Urshifu is going to be bulky or not. Because I'm actually like uninvested on Weezing. So if he has enough for, I think... honestly, I could play it safe, just protect. Because I'm disabling its abilities, so I can actually protect from a... what's it called? An Iron Head. And then I get Thundy in, I can Electro Web, play rough. And I'll find out if it's necessary this turn, because I'll know if Urshifu outspeeds Regigigas. Urshifu's paralyzed. Would have been a good opportunity to attack. Rock Slide, I actually hope it hits, not gonna lie. Okay, nice. So his KOs this game have been Stonjourner just took one. Who KO'd Scrafty? Stonjourner as well, so that's 2 for Stonjourner. Okay. So this is where I have to play rough and Electro Web. I have to do this. If it's Wide Guard, I mean, he doesn't know whether or not his Urshifu's faster than my Weezing, so I don't know if you'd click Wide Guard in that spot. But yeah, I think Urshifu has like all the reason to be... Oh, that's a Sucker Punch. Okay, that was a Sucker Punch. Which means my zoom lens activates, I think, right? Okay, Weezing avoids. Does Thunderous live? We do live. We get the play rough. Huge, 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 huge. So I think Weezing would have lived Rock Slide, right? At 67, I'm impish on this one, which is kind of speedy. And yeah, my best move, I don't have to risk a Focus Blast. I just Electro Web. Hope it kills. I mean, it should. Yeah, okay. So Thundy picks up the last one. Whew, okay. That's GG's to Whis. That was a good one. And yeah. I'm surprised I didn't see Archaludon in either of those games, honestly. Like, I feel like that one was super good into me. Like, yeah, sure, I prepped for it, but like, I wasn't over-prepped. But yeah. See you all next week. Bye-bye.